I'm here with Chris.
Chris Watton.
Okay, and what did we do last weekend?
I got first place, went 9-0 at Seattle Regionals. I only played 2 game 3s. I 2-0'd 7 of my opponents.
Okay, pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And you're not playing True Dracos?
No, I am playing 60 card garbage.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Okay, so first off, 4 hand traps. This was actually useless. My only regret is these should have been Dragon Shrines.
Okay.
Then
even when the opponent didn't open the mono and you wanted to hit the demise,
yeah,
it just didn't really come up.
No, it really didn't. Then we play 4 clowns.
Okay.
Sometimes I kind of want to play 3 of this, but 4 is fine.
Makes sense.
And 3 Bazookies, 1 uni. I did actually play an English one. This one just looks nicer.
Yeah.
1 and 3 of this, and there was no need. I never found a situation that I regretted not having 2 of these.
Yeah.
I actually only played 1 initially because I couldn't find my second English one. But
did you ever think about playing Gozuki since you're playing the full engine?
No, Gozuki sucks. That card sucks to draw. Yeah. It doesn't just put itself on board. And then I did play the plants, and in addition to them, I played 2 of these.
Okay.
Or 1 of each of these.
So I know Bulb. Do you play Nat Beast?
I do not play Nat Beast.
So
this is just to make links. The idea of this deck compared to other people that play this deck is that if I draw bad, I want to be able to still make Saryusha to fix my brick hand. So it's trying to make it so it doesn't matter if I draw Garnet.
Okay.
And Predaplants, 3, and then 3 Lone Fires.
Okay.
That's just standard for those.
Yeah, you have to do that ratio.
And then I played 4 Lightsworns. I played 2 Wolf and 2 Raiden. My nice, really, really expensive misprints.
We gotta get that on camera.
The Prismatic Rares. If anyone actually has another one of either of these, find me on Facebook and name your price because I will pay several $100s each.
Yeah, that's pretty nice, man. That's crazy. I'm sure there's people that don't even know this exists.
Yeah, they are real. They're not alters.
No,
There's
they're
videos
real.
of them being pulled out of packs.
Yep.
3 Fairy Tale Snow. That's standard.
Yep.
And then I'll save that for last. The 1 Giant Rex is just so prismatic. Someone offered me $700 for that. I said no.
That's funny.
1 Goblinberg, 1,000 Blades, 1 the card that shows up in every hand.
Yep.
And then the best card in the deck, which is why I wish I played Shrines, is Destrudo. This won me 5 games at least. Because
so other than Black Rose, what targets do you have, or is it just for the extra body on board to make Saryusha?
It's for anything. I can make Black Rose with it, which is generally what happened.
Yeah.
They use all their destruction and stuff, and then I still make Black Rose.
Yeah.
Or I
usually
target
Black Rosing Draco player's game, right?
Yeah, or I can target a Unizombie or a plant, and then summon this in its level 4, and then makes the 3rd Omega really easy.
Okay.
And then spell cards. 3 Charge of Light Brigade. They don't match. One of them's Italian.
No one cares. They're secret first.
Yeah. 3 Brilliant Fusion.
Yep.
I played all 3 Forbidden Chalice.
How was that card? I played it too, but in the side.
Yeah, this card's insane. This card... It's nice to be able to have said something if I go first and I don't open the 3 Omega combo.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this... and then it makes it so if you're not playing Pen FDK and they go first, it's really easy to break the board if you can negate one of their negators. Because they'll usually stop Brilliant Fusion or Solitaire or a plant if you open it, and then if you chain this, it forces them to use all of their negates in the chain or just lose. Then I played all 3 Left Arm Offerings because this never got ashed. Every time I drew this, if they had Ash Blossom, they used it on something else before I played this.
Were you finding yourself going for Grass or Soul Charge more? Because when I play the deck, obviously Grass is amazing, but I more commonly search the Soul Charge because it's guaranteed.
Yeah, Soul Charge came up a lot. I'd say probably 50-50 on them.
50-50, alright.
Yeah, I played all 3 Desires because it says Pot of Greed. It says draw 2, so there's no reason to not play this.
I feel like your deck, you're more concerned about just kind of spamming the board,
not
necessarily doing your combo.
The other thing is, if I banish something face down, if I banish a snow and I haven't seen one, I'll just make an Omega and then I'll add it to the grave on my standby.
Yeah.
Or my opponent's standby. Yep. I played 2 Common Gold Stark because I don't have price card ones yet. 1 E-Telly because my ulti's not here yet. And this is only for Ghost Ogre. But this still puts another monster on board, which can make Saryusha. Ghost Ogre being a 3-star tuner makes Black Rose. So it solves a lot of bad hands.
So you just like all the extender
Yeah, I like
that it gives you.
I like.
Did you ever like E-Telly ogre on your opponent's turn to like stop a die?
Yeah, I sat on it. I'll just do it like at the start of the turn and just sit on it, and then it's another thing they have to play around.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of my spell cards, like I want all my spell cards to be able to do something at any given time, and being able to just put more monsters on the board makes it so bad hands become playable. I played 1/1 for 1 for the exact same reason. Monster Reborn, Soul Charge, Foolish Burial, and Grass.
For sure. So, considering you only played 4 hand traps, how many dice rolls did you win?
I won 5 dice rolls. It's the first time I have gone positive in dice rolls in I think 4 or 5 years in an event.
Okay. Because obviously, like, if you're winning every dice roll, then this deck would be insane.
2 of my opponents made me go first game 1, and they quickly changed their mind game 2. But
After getting Omega 3.
Yeah, and one of them was playing Invoked, which is kind of funny because that deck has to go second. And I opened Grass, and I ended on like 3 Omegas, and it might have been 3 Omegas and a Link. I don't remember which one it was. It might have been Curious. Okay, extra deck.
Yeah, extra deck. Let's see.
Link monsters. 1 Mrs. Radiant, 1 Curious. Again, I played an English one. I just like the secret better.
Yeah.
1 Borolode and 1 Saryusha. This card is dumb. This card fixes everything. Like if you open bad, it fixes all the problems, and it's just better. In this deck, I played this instead of the Dino build because
you weren't playing Called by the Grave.
I side decked it.
Did you ever get? Oh, okay. Did you ever get ashed on your Saryusha play?
No.
No.
Ash Blossom. If they open it, it forces.
You're gonna force it out before you make that play.
What? You can't activate Cult from the Grave and damage step.
A mid tournament rule.
Yeah, I'm the judge for this
Also
local.
the judge.
You cannot activate it in damage step. Okay. Extra deck.
While some keyboard warriors be like, yes, you can.
Yeah. 1 Seraphinite.
Yeah.
And then Synchros, Black Rose, Nameless Michael. And then this is also a misprint, but
it's Marvel, dude. That's pretty cool.
yeah. And then
I've actually never seen that.
3 Omegas. Yeah, I play 3. Most people play 2, and they say 2 is enough. But if you summon all 3 of these, they usually will concede. Pen can still kind of play, but if you have Snow and Yard,
if you're in
yeah, it's a losing game. One of my only game 3, one of 2 game 3s I played is against Manav, who's like the best player in the area anyway. But yeah, I made these game 1, and then I just made this after, just to keep banishing his floating stuff. And then extra deck, I played 1 Minerva, 1 MX Saber Invoker.
Yo, and it's the real one too.
Yeah, that's the Ultra.
Did you play this?
Yeah, I played that. Actually, not in double sleeve because they made me not double sleeve this one.
That's wild.
1 Abyss Dweller. I didn't play Tornado Dragon. There's a lot of 60 card players and like Dino players in our area, and I never found myself needing Tornado Dragon because if I'm going first and I know what they're playing, I'm just gonna make this against one of those 2 decks.
So if they go first and open Rivalry, what do you do? Do you just kind of scoop?
Usually I just try to like grind with a grave setup, or like I'll normal summon Unizombie and then send Shirnu Spirit Master, which is my way to out Floodgates. Like as long as it's not snow, I won, even if they open Floodgates.
Alright.
And then I played the Utopia package, and the reason I played this is because my last regionals I got 2 draws, so I didn't top, and having this would have solved all my problems. And this still came up really well. 5,000 being able to beat over anything.
Did you ever like kind of wish you played like a Trish or Navi's?
No.
Because you're playing the bulb.
No.
I guess your line of play you're already thinking of
like
not making it.
Trishula maybe would have been cool in a few times, being able to banish the 4th card.
Yeah.
But that's not a card that I play. Okay, side deck. Last thing. 3 Called by the Grave. This is again for the mirror match mainly, and if I go second against something, it's really nice. I play 2 Twin Twister. It's usually if I go second against Draco. I played 2 of this. This card's really funny. Like, I love this card, and it's nice to be able to play it again.
I was trying to get those for the tournament, and literally no one had them. Like, not a single vendor, no one around the floor had them.
Yeah, one true Draco guy, he set 3, summon Masterpiece, passed, and he activated Stand My Faith Anti-Spell, and I Twin Twister, and I hit Anti-Spell, and I hit Iron Wall.
Wow.
So I won that game, and then another one of the 2 Draco players, he went first. He opened like 4 back row. He opened like Card of Demise, but his only floodgate that actually stopped me was Iron Wall, and I opened this, and I just like sent it, Kaiju'd his Masterpiece, and then made Beals.
Okay. So the Beals is in the side.
Beals is a side deck, so I decided I wanted that. And then the last cards, 2-Dimension Barrier. This is going to be something else. I changed this last minute. It was only really good in the one matchup. I probably would have just kept this as what it was before, which is actually Light Force Sword, because then I can banish my opponent's entire hand.
What is it?
Light Force Sword.
Light Force Sword.
It banishes a card for 4 standby phases face down from my opponent's hand, so I make 3 Omegas, and then I do that, and they start with 1 card.
Huh.
And I've tested it a lot. It's really good. I just decided to do this as a safe option because I knew some of the better players were playing this, or playing Pendulum, and I wanted to have something against the Invoke matchup. I played 2 Kaijus.
Like, just the ones that you want to make curious off of, right, if you get the other one?
Well, this is, because I can make Mrs. Radiant and add this from Grave, so this outs it. And then, this was actually in case I got paired against Royal Chalice, because they make Gamma Seal, so I wanted my other Kaiju to be something that I can just special summon and actually just kill the Gamma Seal.
Okay.
So that was the reason for this. And then the last card, the best card in the side deck, was 3 Magical Spring. I side this in against...
Right now, right?
Yeah, I set this against True Draco and I set this against Pendulum. If I'm going first and I set this against Draco and they set cards and then activate Diagram, I chain this, I draw 1, but that's fine.
Did you ever like snow it off to get the additional last draw?
I did this against one of the Draco players and I snowed this in my Brilliant Fusion and I drew 3 cards.
Huh, that's pretty good.
But this, if they activate Diagram, this actually protects their set cards too, so they can't destroy it, so they have to resolve Diagram with what's in their hand. And against Pendulum,
pretty good.
I mean, honestly, it's just like an engine card at this point. It's like playing Graceful Charity in the deck against any deck that has continuous spells and traps.
Alright, anything you change?
The only thing I changed is I dropped Ash Blossom for 2 Dragon Shrines because Ash Blossom never came up. It was never a thing. Other than that, everything's fine. I've got a different build that plays an equipped spell that I might play later. But no, deck worked fine.
Alright, thank you. Appreciate the deck profile.